Well met. That's what the NPCs say when you click on them like 40 times. Well met in Stormwind. So well met, people. This is Luxley. I'm in Warsong Gulch. I am the pilot, the co-pilot, the flight engineer, the sexy stewardess who's saying, do you want fries with that? And of course, hopefully you guys will enjoy the movie because soon this flight will be crashing and burning because it's WoW PvP. It's pandemonium, it's crazy, and we're just going to roll with it and have some fun until we run into some overpowered melee as Shadow Priest and life kind of sucks for you. But if we're in threes or we're in an RBG, we have a lot of places we could hide, and that's fun for us. That's just the way it kind of works. No matter what, there are classes that are not going to be good in twos. There are classes that are not going to be viable in threes. Classes that are not going to be really in demand in RBGs. And that's just the way it goes, and Blizzard really can't do anything about it. Like, I can't do much about this stun machine Demon Hunter. Not much I can do. Of course, I got the Psyfiend up, and that's greatly helping, and it's kind of an even fight here. I even managed to get off a mind control to get him away from me because he's got cooties and he's doing a hell of a lot of damage to me. So I get some mind control on him, get him away, get him away, get him away. But I'm taking some damage, it looks like, from a Warlock, and it's GG Luxley. And that makes me sad. Makes me sad. I don't like dying in battlegrounds, although it's a reality sometimes. Now, this is not good for my health. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Horde fighting mid, and you know, that's hazardous for my health. That's basically like a guy who works on an oil rig dipping himself in kerosene before he goes to work every day and smoking cigarettes. Not a good idea. But I wanted to get some revenge on a Demon Hunter, and I did. It's okay that I got a little bit of help because he certainly got a little bit of help from that Affliction Warlock who did me in. Sometimes it's fair, sometimes it's not. That's WoW PvP. Let me know your thoughts. Would you rather the game in PvP be complete chaos and pandemonium, or would you rather it be as fair and balanced as possible? Leave your thoughts in the comments. Let me know what you think is better for the game, better for new players, better for competitive PvP. All of those three things might provide three different answers. So let me know your thoughts. In case you guys are new to this channel, I respond to people's comments as long as they're not insulting and it doesn't start off with, Luxy, you suck at it, Shadow Priest, because you use Psychic Scream, you suck. Fuck you. Fuck you. I mean, that's not a must, and it's also, there are times I use Mind Bomb. I like using Psychic Scream simply because chances are, if I'm fighting melee, I'm going to have a snare on me that I can't remove. Warrior snare can't be removed. Some other snares in the game can't be removed. Some can, but most of them I can't remove. So if I'm able to scatter them away, I have a better chance of getting them away from me, at which point I'll have time to cast a Dominate Mind on them and mind control them even further away, and then maybe if I'm lucky I get a Void Tendril proc and I can keep them away while I dance around. That's the strategy. With Mind Bomb, you can probably do the same, but that 1 second delay hurts and you just don't get that pandemonium of scattering them about with Psychic Scream. I happen to honestly like both. I'm using Psychic Scream here. There are times that I will use Mind Bomb. I think both are very, very viable. Those are just my thoughts, you know, and honestly, yes, there are some talents that are a must for any given class, but most of them, it's really about in the way that you use them, and more importantly, who it is that you're playing with on your team and playing against. Obviously, if you're playing against a warrior, Psychic Scream is not necessarily what you want to do, but if that warrior is an orc, then you're kind of in a conundrum because he's going to probably have Relentless, and he's going to get huge reduction on stuns. Same thing with the DK, probably an orc, going to have Relentless, huge reduction on stuns. So now the Demon Hunter knows that I'm dinner once again, and so does the warrior, and basically everybody's getting in on the act, and now I got to run away. Yep, Stormbolt. Yeah, this is fair. Yeah, this is what's fun about PvP. 3 melee on me and now a hunter. Am I going to take one of them with me? I think I do. So I died twice, and I don't like dying in PvP, folks. I don't like it. Demon Hunter goes up top, rain from above, which does a ton of damage, but I'm able to basically make him go, GG, thanks for playing, Mr. Demon Hunter. Paladins got me in a disorient, and they're doing a little bit of damage to me. Now I'm stunned and rooted. once again, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of them on me, and of course, we have the flag, and that's not important. Just ignore that objective. We won't go after the Alliance flag carrier. That's not a good idea. We're just going to kill this Shadow Priest. Maybe they know who I am, and they think, hey, let's get Luxley in a 4v1 and show him who's boss. I don't know. I go for the healing thing, but it's already gone. No, not much luck there. Looks like I'm on a... it's an MM Hunter with a pet. Yeah, they're still focusing me. They're still focusing me. All right, get a good dispersion up. Now we're going to hit Shaggy. Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo? Oh. That might date a few people. Some people might not know who Scooby-Doo is. I used to love Scooby-Doo as a kid. Love the cartoons. Still love the cartoons. So he's dead. Thanks for playing, Shaggy. Go back to making Scooby-Doo movies. Gizzet the Frost Mage is going to be having some problems. Low on health. Shadow Word Death, dead. Snatch the Paladin. I don't know if that's really his name, but it sounds good enough to me. I'll call him Snatch the Paladin. Snatch the Paladin is dead, and it's thanks for playing. And now I got 2 Warlocks on me. Yeah, that's not fun. 2 Warlocks, but post-human. I don't know if that means that he's someone who posts, meaning post comments as a human, or is it after human, you know, as in post, you know, the post-game show with post-human. I don't know really where he got that name. I'm not particularly jealous that he took it because I don't want that name for my character. But some of these people, I'm really curious where they get their names from. I'm pretty confident that there's some reason behind a name when you pick one, essentially. Here's my favorite Demon Hunter again. Demon Brand, whatever his name is. He's a Demon Hunter. I don't like Demon Hunters, except when I play one. Those are fun. But he's back up in the air, and I'm back. Look at all the Void Tendrils and the Psyfiend and Mind Flay, and he's got all kinds of problems right now. See, I love the Psyfiend. Thanks for playing. See, the Psyfiend is great because it's also not only a slow, but a healing debuff. And the key to being successful in PvP on Shadow, essentially, it comes down to the Psyfiend because that's a proc that you have every 45 seconds, I believe, is a cooldown. On demand, you can use it every 45 seconds. But the real key are the procs you get from Void Tendrils, because when you get the procs from Void Tendrils, you're able to go mobile. You're able to pop your bubble, your shield, get a speed boost, and kind of reposition yourself a little bit out of range, a little bit further away, and now for them to catch you, unless they're a warrior, heroic leap, or a demon hunter, fell rush, or a rogue, shadow step, but you get the point. It's slowing them down, and that is your key to success, is essentially getting those Void Tendril procs, and fortunately, they do proc quite a bit. That's one RNG that certainly favors the player in that respect, and that is a good thing. No, I don't want that flag. I do not want that flag. Yeah, give it to that guy. Yep, you get the flag. Congrats to you. We're winning 1-0. It's kind of a competitive match here so far, and Demon Hunter essentially is trying to take me out of the fight, but it's not working. Now, if he had the imprisonment in that scenario, that imprison that he hit or detainment that he hit would not break on damage, and I would have been out of the fight. But in this case, he has rain from above. He's going for the damage, and essentially I'm in the fight, and therefore he's out of the fight because I can pop some dots on him as he's trying to fight other people. That's the whole thing about Shadow. It's not a big secret. Oh, I'm feared or horrified from Posthuman. Posthuman's got one of his buffs up, so I can't interrupt him. But he's really, really low on health here, and his defense is going to pop off. Now it's popped off. He's very vulnerable. He's jumping up and down because he knows it's the end. This plane is coming in for a crash. Oh, there's Shaggy.
Oh, Scooby-Doo! Scooby-Doo, what Scooby snacks?
Oh, Shaggy. See, hunters, they don't scare me. Hunters don't scare me. BM Hunter doesn't matter. MM Hunter doesn't matter. Doesn't scare me. Worst case scenario, it's kind of like Romeo and Juliet. We die at the same time. My dots kick in and he kills me at the same time. That's the worst case scenario. But in this scenario, It looks like, I'm popping my Void form, and he's low on health, and it's GG. Thanks for playing. Good fight, though. You can see I'm very, very low on health. There's a mage, and it's GG. Thanks for playing, Mr. Mage. So we have 2 caps. They don't have any caps. Only about 2 minutes left. They do have the flag. We don't have the flag, so we're in really good shape here. Really good shape. And the reason why we're in good shape is because we've been controlling mid, and they've been detained fighting us and not going after our flag carrier, and it's been working, and we've had 2 or 3 people go after the flag carrier, maybe 1 or 2. I don't even know. I haven't even really tried. But we are finishing their flag carrier off. Meanwhile, they're just very, very focused fighting us in mid and not necessarily going after our flag carrier. Not a good strategy on their part. This is definitely not a Horde pre-made. If this was a Horde pre-made, I don't think that they would be as engaged in these mid-fights as they are. And there's pre-mades on both sides. Don't get the wrong idea. There certainly is, and you're starting to get a lot more people swing over to the Alliance side that are competitive, consistent PvPers because they know that there's a better chance that they can get Gladiator by being on the Alliance side than being on the Horde side. Let me know your thoughts on that. I just don't like it. I can't make an argument if it's 3 people, 4 people, 5 people queuing in for a battleground. It's an MMO. You're supposed to play with your friends. I get that. But what's occurring is that you're getting 2 groups of 3, 2 groups of 4, 2 groups of 5 queuing for the same BJ. And that's an issue. That hurts the game. The game is not designed for that. And on some level, you got to say to those people, do a fucking RBG. Don't sit here and go for the easy face roll. That's fun, but I would rather face things that are going to improve me as a player. Now, yes, I want to win so I can accumulate more artifact power and be more competitive because that's the key to progression now. But by the same token, I also want to be able to play against good players and be able to improve my skill, improve my trade, find new tricks that I can pull off. And I've always said that you're going to improve in 2 ways, either by playing very good competition or playing with very bad players on your team. So yeah, prestige level 1, that's just because Luxley is just too focused on playing every single class in the game. But 19 and 2, 1.5 big number damage. Guys, thanks for watching. Luxley out.